There is a theme which runs through Priests of Our Democracy of ethnic and religious conflict and prejudice. And ever since well, not the beginnings of the socialist movement in America, which was late 19th century, but certainly by the time there was a huge influx of East European immigrants, also immigrants, Irish, Italian, in the late 19th, early 20th century. And these folks had a lot of challenges. There was a lot of ethnic prejudice. There was a kind of WASP establishment which made access to education and jobs difficult. There were educational challenges. In New York City, there was a large population of recent East European Jewish immigrants, refugees, a lot of them from political repression in Russia. And this is pre-Russian Revolution. So then we have the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917. And there's various socialist and left groups in the United States who are fighting for the same kind of stuff that people are still fighting for today. Protection for workers, limitations on corporate exploitation of workers and consumers, dangerous conditions in industry, social inequality, lack of any kind of safety net for people. Bolshevik Revolution comes along, and it's tremendously inspiring to people who are concerned about all these social justice issues. A large portion of the American left gets committed to communism, and this goes on up through various changes in political foreign policy in the Soviet Union until finally the Great Depression and the beginnings of the Popular Front Against Fascism and the real growth of both Communist Party membership and people who were not in the party but sympathetic to a lot of its goals, civil rights. In reaction against that, you have a kind of xenophobic and often racist and anti-Semitic reaction. So you're seeing in the late 1930s, at the very height of left popularity in America on a number of issues, the problem of fascism abroad and in the United States. You also see a rise of American fascism, and Father Coughlin, the famous Catholic radio priest, demagogue, fascist, very anti-Semitic, had a huge following, a huge radio following in the late 1930s. And my book talks about incidents in New York City where followers of Father Coughlin, followers of the Christian Front, were engaging in anti-Semitic activity that was scarily reminiscent, not reminiscent, scarily similar to what was going on in Germany at that time. So you have a history of hostility and antagonism to the left in the United States that is related to anti-Semitic and xenophobic feelings generally. So fear of the other, fear of immigrants, fear of foreign ideologies, all of that rhetoric and sentiment is very deep in American history, and we are still seeing it today, even a century later, with current battles over immigration.